can't be stopped. It's self-sustaining now.
What's going on, guys? Logan JYA with the Young Savage Mikey, and this is one of my favorite decks all time. He's playing Tier Elements. So, Mikey, how did it go for you today?
First place, undefeated, pretty easy. This deck's okay.
Do you think this is going to be one of the best decks in the next format?
That's a little ambitious to say.
Fair.
We gotta see. I mean, it's a good day and you're milling right. It's probably the best deck in the game. Okay Unchained matchup, and yeah, let's get into it.
All right, sweet. Let's do it.
So best card in the game, Triple Fender. I can't believe this card. It's at 3. I love it because it searches this card.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, this card's just insane. It breaks boards. It's a good starter. It's good to just leave on your board as an interruption.
Of course. And you're not doing any of the Phantom Beast stuff, right? Draco Sack?
No.
Yeah, okay.
That's completely ass.
Agreed. All right.
Maxing out on the rest of the tier names.
Of course.
Obviously.
Yep. And no
Triple
Diviner,
Rhino.
right? No Diviner?
No Diviner.
Yeah.
I feel like you want to max out on these, even though it doesn't do anything on its own. It's still like an additional good mill, which is you want to max out on the good mills.
Of course.
Rest of the monsters, Shizus, obviously, 1 Destrudo, King of the Swamp, 2 Shadows.
So how'd you feel about the Destrudo? I want to ask you that first.
This card's cool because you target one of your like Rhinos or 4s.
Yeah.
And then this plus Fenrir or Tier Cash into Baron is insane because the value you get off Baron in this deck, not only is it like a protection, like if you're going for the window line, you also get the pop to pop like Scream to search Sully,
right.
Pop a name. Like Baron just has so much value. It's just worth to play one of this because if you end up making Baron on your end board, it's probably game.
And before we move on, just how do you feel about the Rev Synchron build in comparison?
It is so dog shit.
Okay.
The Shadows are just so much better. You want to play good mills, not synchros. There should be a Hell Shadow in here. I just couldn't find it. These are good. There's a cool play you could do with like Construct to make Baron with this. Obviously, 3 King of the Swamp. It's literally one of the best mills in the deck. This was my non-engine.
Goated card right now. How'd you feel? How'd
I'm
it treat
so
you today?
happy Rise Heart's banned because this card's so good.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's so much you could do with this. Dodging like effect negation, like going second, pitching cards out of your hand. There was a time where I actually bricked, but I had Droplet send a YuGiOh, and it completely unbricked me, and it was fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
Then the Poly.
Yep.
4 field spells, terraforming.
Yep.
I saw some people, I think it was Shunping, played 2 and 2. I think that this card is just so insane.
Yeah.
Also the fact that like if you have a shuffler and like a Tier Cash engrave, it's also another interruption.
Oh yeah.
Insane. Field spells are really OP. Then the foolish cards. I was thinking about
Standard
3
ratio,
foolish
yeah.
goods, but these cards are like kind of guaranteed. I like these because they're guaranteed to get you something, like they're a guaranteed mill.
Right.
I don't like playing 3 of this because it's a hard once per turn.
Correct.
And Foolish is just insane.
Of course. So you don't gotta explain that joint.
It's so
It becomes anything you need it to be.
And without a Rise Heart in the format, these get so much better.
Agreed.
Then the rest, just 2 Trivy, Schism.
So I'm gonna ask you 2 things here. We're not main decking Meta Noise, and we're only doing 2 Scream. Do you think that was a sufficient amount of main decked Tier Spell and Traps? Would you be playing any more in the future or any less? What do you think?
So I would never play a Meta Noise because I'm not playing 5 traps in my main deck. That's not happening.
Okay, fair. We'll say the Schism takes
I
its slot.
do think Scream should probably be a 3. This card's just good to end on. And like you want to mill this to search this because Sulliek is so broken too.
And how do you feel about Grief?
I don't have it, so I didn't test with it. But
Fair enough.
In theory, it's probably good.
Okay.
I mean, it's just someone from. It's like an E-Telly, so that's pretty cool.
Yep.
Now for the extra deck, 2 tiers.
Yep.
Obviously.
Yep.
Other fusions, just random stuff.
Cool.
Obviously good. This card is so insane. Like, I know there's literally a Guardian Chimera deck, but I think this is the best deck for Guardian Chimera.
Agreed.
Because if you resolve Poly, Like,
Yo.
with a tier name in this, it's impossible.
That's what we
to lose.
call the Guardian Chimera
It
jump
is
scare, bro.
impossible to lose. This card's obviously insane. Negates like evenlies and stuff. Mud Dragon, I'm not playing Super Poly, but I still think this card's good.
You already beat me before I asked it. Okay.
Yeah, just another level 4 because I am playing 2 rank 4s. Redoer. Obviously, this is just great tier card.
Trigger the names. Yep.
But I was expecting to play a couple mirrors. I did play 2 Unchained today. This card with like anything else, just solos Unchained. Like the only play they really have is to make Zeus. But if you have any way to stop the Zeus, they do nothing and you kill them next turn. And then this is just a part of the
It's a burn
Schism
combo, right? Or the Schism,
yeah.
okay.
Schism combo, you dump, I'm playing 3 Shadows.
Yes, sir.
You dump this, and then this can grab you Schism, or if you have Poly in hand, you can grab Falco, make a Cross Sheep, summon this with the Poly, with it, because this is a light, you could do this and Falco into this. This can dump you like a beast, draw one,
right?
And then Cross Sheep triggers to summon Falco, and then
That's
this and
how you get the
Falco's
Baron,
Baron,
yeah,
and then this
yep.
adds back to Schism if
Right.
it's already engraved.
Thank you for explaining that for those who don't know. And I
And
did.
then if you don't have Schism engraved, you pitch Schism off this, and then you add it back off this.
Got it. Cool.
And then just the other stuff.
Yeah, they're all standard here.
This card is one of the best cards in this deck now. Baron, obviously with DRYTRON and Falco, and then Sprint, you take this and another monster into Merly for another fusion. I was thinking of possibly playing IP. I don't know if I can find room for it, but
What would you make with it, though?
you do IP on your opponent's turn to the Sprint, and then Sprint's dump Merly, and then you fusion under Cross Sheep, and then Cross Sheep gets a reborn from grave. So there's potential where if you have Rhino in grave, you can get 2 fusions, which is insane.
Got it. Got it.
But Cross Sheep's really good.
All right, let's ride out with the side.
Side. I have a couple of hand traps. All these go in against Unchained,
Yep.
and again, I also thought about mirrors. Branded. People say Labyrinth, but I don't think I need to respect that deck playing this deck, and I think Unchained is going to gatekeep Labyrinth out of the format. So obviously this is for branded and miscellaneous stuff.
Yep.
Pank.
Yep.
Wanted a 15th extra deck card. Nothing's better than Pank.
Perfect.
This card's still really good. 1 into mirrors, and then obviously for Pearly. This card's insane in a tier. Like, if you have like Kaleido, Rolk, and then you Eclipse, kind of just scoop because it turns off your Rolk and your Sulliek, and it just feels so bad. And then these cards. Just,
All right, blow at the back row.
yeah, mainly for rescuers. I feel like that matchup's kind of tough.
So you've mentioned that you wish you played the Resh Shadow. Is there anything else you wish you'd change?
Maybe 3 Scream. I don't know. I mean, this deck was fine. Maybe there's always you could always cut the Mud Dragon for the IP, which I think I might do in the future, because that's another way to play around Eclipse, because people are still on it.
Right.
Because if you end on Cross Sheep IP, they're looking at you like, what the fuck? And then you get your 2 fusions, which is insane. Other than that, that's it.
And you mentioned 2 Unchained. What were the other matchups? Branded. 2
Unchained, like some Thunder Dragon, Dragon Link combo, hand loop shenanigans, and what was round 1? Oh, Heroes.
Cool. All right. Well, Mikey, keep up the great work. You're going to keep rocking in the new format.
Oh, yeah.
Logan, JY, sign off. A great day. We'll see beautiful people later. Peace.